jewelry that's not very loud or going, to be too loud, louder than the outfit. And then another thing is, if we notice where she's taken the picture, the set or the background looks really good, nice and clean and premium. So even the choice of the fabric or whatever it is, yeah. Another example is this one. This is taken outdoors. Let's say that's a day when you want to shoot with your model something outdoors. We have to pick a location that also looks very premium. It cannot just be any location. For instance, I'll take you back to the picture that we had looked at here. If you look at this particular picture, this particular video, the one I've renewed, if you look at it, the ladies already look beautiful, the outfits are really nice, but the location does not say premium. It's not a bad location, but it doesn't communicate what you guys really want. Because if you want premium, then you would have to be outside a very classy hotel, you would have to be outside maybe, let's say, a classy restaurant, or maybe a building that's going to depict something that is very premium. Okay, so if we take these very same models and place them somewhere else, then it actually kind of like elevates the brand and how everything is supposed to look. So I'm going to move on to the next. Same thing for this model. Very beautiful outfit. The location might not really speak much, but you can tell that everything is complete. Jewelry on adds character. So for her, she has henna. Okay, that adds character, or it tells a certain story, tells us who the person is. I took a screenshot of this one for when you don't necessarily want to have to use a model. So let's say you don't want to use a model, but you want to show an outfit. Maybe it's something that's new, a new set. A mannequin, this particular mannequin is different from the other mannequins you have seen, right? Because it has a very premium feel. Because when something is premium, it means we associate it with class, it's expensive. So the mannequin itself already looks very premium. And if you look at the background, you're going to notice that it looks very, very premium, it looks like it's a very either expensive home or expensive hotel, right? So for those times when we don't necessarily need to use a model, there will be times where you might not necessarily need to use a model. This is, of course, the direction we can look forward to. And even inside your shop, when you have your store, your shop, where people are going to come in and shop, window shopping or actual shopping, then this is probably the direction we would go to. Of course, I'm putting the ideas out there, then you guys can tell me. This I really liked because I felt like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it felt very like Congolese chick, like a Congolese woman, more likely, because I was looking at majority of the styles. It's either someone is very like earthy and African, or they like either wig, weave that's blonde or has color or light streaks in the hair. So for this one, I felt like it can also be, maybe let's say you don't necessarily need a big location, you just need a certain area where when you take the pictures, the focus and the center is on the outfit and on the model. If you look at the model, she is in full, complete makeup. The hair looks really good. Nails, the rings, the outfit. She looks like she's just about to step out, right? So I'm going to move quickly. Same thing here. If you look at this model, everything is complete, right? Jewelry, her clutch bag, the set where she's standing, even the colors marry well with her colors, the head wrap, they did her hair full, like hairdo, jewelry, everything. Makeup, as you look at her, you can tell she's about to leave the house, right? So everything looks complete. I liked this one for the sake of looking at, maybe let's say when you have an outfit, you have to think about also maybe the complete look, how is it going to be? Maybe for this particular outfit, it would be nice to have just short hair. Maybe for another outfit, it would be nice to have natural hair, braided hair, and afro. So this is an example of an outfit that would say maybe a woman who's more financially stable, a woman who is of a certain like economic bracket, a woman who also looks polished. So this particular hair, as you can see, already has transformed this outfit. It has made it look very, it has given it a story, basically, right? Same thing here. We have an outfit. She has an accessory. She's holding something in her hands, her earrings. You can see her background is very colorful. So let's say because we have color, we want something that's very colorful, then we can go in that direction. But the one thing you'll notice, she's dressed fully complete, nails, jewelry, makeup, hair, everything is complete. Yeah, nothing left behind. Same thing here. This actually, I feel like it really tells like the story of AVRA, because it's a woman who looks like she loves to dress. She dresses really well. Her clothes look really premium and expensive, and her background also. She looks like maybe she was at the Ritz-Carlton, maybe she was at a certain hotel, maybe her home is, it looks like this. So this is why we're saying like you have to tell that story in terms of where the model is going to be standing, where you're going to take the pictures. Same thing here. I took a screenshot of this because of the head wrap. The head wraps, I really feel, and maybe afterwards we can discuss this, I feel like they're really going to elevate your look, because your clothes actually look very classy. Especially when I saw the very last video you guys posted, the outfits that are very like free size, the top plus the pants. The very last video that you guys posted, very classy and beautiful. I feel like a really nice classy head wrap would do well, or maybe I'll show you some of the other accessories. So I took a screenshot of that. This is a set, like, okay, I'm gonna say set a lot, but I mean like where the picture is being taken, right? So this is a set. They have built this set, meaning if you're into, and maybe Rosette, you can give us your input here. You're into interior design and all that. Building a set is very, very easy and simple. You just create a certain area that tells a certain story. As you can see here, she's at a phone booth, but she's dressed, fully dressed, handbag, full makeup, wig, nails, both, everything. And the place where the picture is taken, she actually looks very classy. So I'm going to show you these other ones, yeah? So same thing as you notice. Look at the background, the lighting, everything. And every one of these things can be achieved. Everything can be achieved. And if you look at, maybe let's say this particular one, I took a screenshot of this. So with this particular picture, I really wanted to show how you can actually take your model to a certain location. You go to a physical location and take a picture there, because that location speaks volumes to the premium feel you want for your client. So let's say it's an outfit, you want them to feel that way. When they look at that location, they're imagining themselves at a very expensive wedding, at a brunch, whatever, but it looks expensive, right? Another one is, this is something I really wanted to show you. So this is a page that has, of course, I'm sure maybe you've seen it already or not, but they post outfits, right? And they sell outfits custom made. Now, if you look at the background, it actually has a very nice feel. It's very premium. You can tell that whatever it is that she's making is going to cost you some money, right? And then another thing is, I like the fact that there's a nameplate at the back. So let's imagine we've created a very beautiful set. Maybe you want it to be floral. Maybe you want specific type of flowers, specific gold plates, specific whatever, anything that you feel is premium that speaks to your customer. Now it will have an AVRA nameplate. By nameplate, you know what I mean? Like the name appears at the back, right? And the model is at the front. So this is a set you build actually. It doesn't even have to be an office. It doesn't have to be a shop. It can be a set that you've built, and you actually take pictures there with your models. I'm going to show you a screenshot of their TikTok page that I had taken a screenshot so that we see. So if you look at this TikTok page, this is how they post their pictures. It's very easy for me to know that this is Yarkaita, right? It's very easy for me to know. They're always posting a video. It's a new outfit. They stand in front there. I don't even have to ask what this is. This is AVRA. I know it's AVRA because I know they have the very same model, and they always dress her really well, and she always looks glamorous and gorgeous. And at the back, there's always a nameplate that says AVRA. Nobody has to ask where, how, who is this, etc. And then of course you have something that already says contact us for you to be able to to reserve or to get an outfit from us custom fitted. Contact us through blah 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 and khalas, right? So I wanted to show you that. And then I'm gonna go to the next one here. I thought that this was also a very nice look. Notice that the makeup is never overpowering, but it's there. For us ladies, you know what I mean as I'm saying that. Her makeup is not overpowering, but she has makeup on, right? And you can tell her jewelry is very dainty. It doesn't have to scream and be loud, because the center point is the outfit, right? The outfit is the center point. Hair has to be, of course, on point. And if we're not showing hair, then we have like a classy head wrap, and they don't have to be very expensive. We invest in like 3-4 head wraps that we'll keep repeating them. Maybe the outfit has a hint of blue, then we have a plain blue head wrap. Other things that can add a class, of course, things like stones like emerald, whatever. They don't have to be the original at the moment, because you're trying to take pictures with models, but they can depict, they can show class. Yeah. Same thing here, as you can see. I'm gonna expand the one I really liked. This one I liked a lot, right? I liked it, in fact, for the background. The background, if you can see the back, that place looks very classy. And if you cannot find those places, it's okay. You can actually create a set. You can create a set. And if they can be found, then these are the places to actually invest in, to make sure that you even if you take a day, you can shoot 4 to 3 months worth of content at that very same location. This is something that most people do. I'm pretty sure in Congo people do the same. In Kenya people do that. They just, like, you take up space maybe at a hotel, and people take videos and pictures and whatever, and once they are done, they already have the content for a day. You can shoot for a whole day, right? Same thing here. Look at the background. Everything says expensive, like rich auntie, whatever it is you want to say, but everything says that. If you look at this woman, she's in full makeup. It's not overpowering. Her jewelry is not overpowering. Her nails look very classy. Her clutch bag, her outfit, everything, right? Outfit, everything like speaks volume, because you cannot have such a beautiful outfit and then you don't complete the look, right? Same thing here. I'm gonna expand the one that really spoke to me. This one really spoke to me. It felt very Congolese. It felt like that. I could be wrong, but she just looks like she would be someone really respected from the DRC, because DRC is also known for, good tailors, good fabric, good quality fabric. It's known for people knowing how to dress, right? And people loving fashion, right? So her outfit, her fabric is on point, her nails, her jewelry, everything is on point. And then she got a turban. It had nothing to do with the outfit, but she just picked a color and boom. And then the jewelry on her neck, dainty again, not overpowering. Makeup is there. You can see she's in full face beat, but it's not too much. This I'm gonna expand it for the background. For the background, if you look at the back, you can see this place tells a certain story. This place tells a certain story. We have to now start thinking in those lines. Look at this picture. I liked it because this woman already is dressed and looks like she has completed her look. She has her bag, she has her shoes. It's just her. Again, it may not be a lot of people working together, but it's just her. The focus point is on her. You can tell everything looks perfect. Her heels, her bag, hair, her sunglasses, everything looks on point. And as you look at her, you can tell a story. You can say, maybe she's going for brunch, maybe she's going for a lunch date, maybe you're telling that story on her behalf, even though she has not said anything. And pictures are supposed to, like fashion is supposed to tell stories before, of course, you do anything, right? This I know, like glamorous, whatever, like the outfit, but I'm looking at the head wrap. The head wrap, yeah, I think that it looks really nice, and her makeup looks really nice, right? Let me show you the next one. No, we've already seen that. This I took a screenshot of because let's say you have a model, and I noticed you have a model who has natural hair, but we can still pull the natural hair really nicely back and make sure that makeup is on point. She has no jewelry on the neck, none, but her set looks really nice. And I can see you guys had a nice set where you had white and you had a plant there, a potted plant and a mirror. And I don't know if there was a mirror. I think it was a painting. But that's what I was trying to say. Like, let's say, for instance, you're going to have natural hair and that's your vibe. no problem. You make sure that everything is pulled all the way back, because you see, the hair is not the focal point here. You're selling, of course, outfit, right? So that means the outfit really needs to speak. Because now when we look at her, we see her outfit first, by the way. The next thing we see is her beautiful smile and her face. But her outfit, we see it first, right? So that's something, of course, to look into. Then really quickly, I wanted to show you now the accessories, right? I'm going to show you accessories, because this, just think in terms of, forget the dress, think in terms of, like, if we were to buy accessories, what should we get? The accessories that are going to be paired up with our outfits. Okay, so basically we are thinking in terms of shoes, a bag, and something on the head. Because for our African prints, they are very bold, very beautiful, and they you need life in when you're dressing up like this. So the shoes, notice they're going to be also, and the same word I'm going to use is dainty. They're very delicate shoes. They're not bulky, they're not heavy, very delicate shoes, because the shoe is not the focal point. It's a strappy heel majority of the times, and it's not the focal point. But when a woman wears it, it also elevates the look, makes it look classy. Clutch bags, because clutch bags can be held in your hand, but it's not the focal point, but still something that's very classy. Fascinators, something on the head, just something that has color that looks really good. Same thing here. If you look here, you're going to see the shoes, perfection. It may be the color of the outfit, but doesn't have to be a chunky, big shoe with lots of things on it. Just a strappy heel that's high will be perfect. Something on the head will always add character, and this is a bag. As you can see, it's a small bag. It's not a huge bag. It doesn't have to be complicated. Same thing we're doing here. You can see the bag. You can see if you're going with a gold vibe, then this is it. Earrings, yeah. I'm pretty sure you have understood. Same thing with the shoes, same thing with the fascinator, same thing with the clutch bag. As you can see, the outfit, it's nice, it's classy, it's simple, but everything elevates now when she wears all these other things, because now she has completed the look, right? Same thing here, same thing here. Clutch, shoes, and the beauty of African outfits is they marry well with almost any accessory. Examples of heels like these would be perfect. This type would be perfect, Even if you have two pairs and you have that very same model, they can wear the same shoe all the time, Even if you have just this pair and it's golden, or maybe it's white, or maybe it's the color of the skin tone, as long as it's not going to overpower the outfit. Same thing here. As you can see, the bag does not overpower the outfit. Same thing here. Classy, dainty, doesn't speak too much, just enough. Just enough. It's finding out, like, where would we find such? And if it's going to be expensive, we invest in one, we invest in two. This is like, it's for the business. We invest in one or two, and then always whenever we are taking pictures, we do the same thing. Now, this I took for the sake of the background. So look at the background, as you can see. Okay, for us, I know we would have probably taken out the flowers because it's a bit busy, but the background is really nice, clean, bright. That's also something else, like what type of mood are you trying to create? So even as you put your outfit on a mannequin, you can actually take pictures in front of a set that is already, that looks like that. This is another example of, if you look at the back, you can see the nameplate. It actually has a name at the back. So same thing with AVRA. Look at the background and see. It even feels, it may not be an expensive tile. It may even be, someone has actually put the, what are those things called? Suleiman, please help me. The ones where you stick them on, like the ones you told me. I've forgotten the name. Sorry? Yes. No, 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 no. No, I'm saying, where there's the tile, where there's the tile. Yeah, so there's that stick-on thing that's a sticker that's like a tile, and then you put it on top. Yeah, so okay, okay, cool. Yes, yes. So it may be, this may even be wood. This may be wood, but you may buy a sticker that looks like a beautiful tile. It looks like a beautiful marble, and then you stick it on top and you light that place really well, a plant on the side or a nice flower on the side, and you light that place with good lighting, and you put your nameplate at the back, and you have yourself something that has a premium look, right? So as you look at this picture, yes, the woman already looks expensive. She does look expensive, but the background also elevates her, because if she was standing outside by the street, she would look expensive, but it would be like she would be out of place. So we have to make sure that the models do not look out of place. Same thing here. I wanted to show you, like, yeah, same thing. Last ones are these. You can also choose a plain background that is clean, but focal point is your model. As you can see, this model is in full makeup. She does not have shoes on. She does not have shoes on, but that's something that you would correct. Let's say you would do like strappy heels that have a very nice light. Maybe they may be gold, they may be violet, they may be a light color, but same thing to elevate the look. This I took because of the background. The background, if you look at it, it does look like an expensive house. If it was someone's house, it would be an expensive house. If it was a hotel, it's an expensive hotel. So looking forward to creating, content around such areas. Same thing here, yeah. Same thing here, yeah. Same thing here, as you can see. This is a set, a picture, like all that, plus a plant, everything. Yeah. And lastly, we are back to our picture now. Now that we are back, I want to do something. I want to do like a small exercise. I hope you'll allow me. Since we are back on this picture, we can see the fabric is nice. The model is beautiful. The place is already nice. But there are a couple of things we could have done or elevated. If you will allow me, ladies, please allow me to ask this question, and it's okay if we all contribute. What would we change, or maybe what would we add to this story so that the look can be complete? I'm going to start with Evody, please.
Sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Evody. Yes,
Yes, I think
Evody.
accessories already.
Yes. Uh-huh. What kind of accessories would you add?
Golden,
Nice.
a little
Anything?
bold because
Uh-huh.
so.
Anything else?
I think I'll change the plant.
The plants. Okay. What would you change it to?
Something nude and more like the one we saw in the last
In the last picture.
picture. Yeah,
Something like this.
yeah, something like
Perfection. Perfection. I love that. I can already see that. Do you have anything else?
that. And the shoes too.
The shoes. Okay. You would switch them to.
Golden heels,
Okay, perfect. Something strappy or something. What type of heel?
strappy.
Okay, cool. Perfection. So that means we would have like a strappy heel, some golden jewelry, and the plant will be more. I already like it. I can already envision. Yeah. Do you have anything else maybe you want to add?
Makeup.
Makeup. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. I think makeup, like nice, classy makeup that looks, yani it has a nice finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Do you want us to now go to Clemence?
Yes.
Okay, Clemence, please. Thank you, everybody, for that. Thank you so much. Clemence, anything
Euh,
you would add?
Evody a tout dit, mais je dirais peut-être les cheveux.
Cheveux. Okay, okay. So with cheveux, what would you do?
Soit un afro ou soit
Afro. Okay.
des cheveux peints. Soit un foulard.
Afro.
She's saying a wrap.
A wrap. Okay, like I know what you mean. Like you tie a wrap on the head, or you mean like to wrap the hair?
No, head wrap.
Head wrap.
Basically a
Okay,
head wrap
okay.
headgear Orie
I
Rogo
get you.
Manduli.
Headgear. Okay, got you. Got you. I understand. I understand. Anything else, maybe?
No, maybe all that.
Maybe Rosetta.
No,
Okay,
so
Clemence.
what I would say is the
Yes.
way maybe the pose and the
Yes.
way the outfit is presented. You know, it's not fitted well
Uh-huh.
to the model. So
Okay.
maybe when she wears the heels, it
Yes.
would, at the level of the feet, it would fit better. And then
Perfection.
she would stand differently so that it shows her curves.
Perfection.
Push.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to call you. So maybe I'd say apart from that, the background as well can be improved. It's a bit, maybe we could have removed the picture, then it would be
Mm-hmm.
more simpler and put a focus on the model.
Perfection.
And a small detail that I'm picking is that we are still seeing on the flower. You
Uh-huh.
can see something, a white tape on that flower.
Yes.
It's so,
Yes.
yeah, it's a detail that just reduces the quality of the picture.
Uh-huh.
But the rest they have said, the hair, the makeup,
Okay,
and
okay, perfect. Do you know what's interesting, Rosette? It's everything you've said is what I told Suleiman. So we've said the same thing. The first one was the pants because I love this outfit so much. I even love the color. I thought of my mom because this is her favorite color, and I was like, this is such a beautiful outfit. The thing is, the pants are overflowing because of the heels, as you've said, because the heel she's wearing is more either she's in flat shoes or it's something that has a low heel. So those strappy heels they help because they help to, as you have said, right? So that it doesn't look overflowing, and then her posture would change. And then another thing, the painting at the back, when we lose it, we can add a nameplate there, or we can actually lose it and light the place really well, right? And then the plant, I even said that to Suleiman. I was like, the plant looks like, really, it looks like someone just bought it, it's new, and placed it there because the plants have to have some life. Maybe let's say some stones in them that are white or something, and then putting it on the side where we don't see the nameplate. But everything else we have shared is perfection. Thank you, ladies, so much. And also the direction she's facing, I feel like the shoot needs to be focused directly on the model. I know she was turning and facing other sides, but for this one, I feel like this outfit is really nice. Like it deserved even more. Now, I want to just add something. This set, this background, it may work for someone else who sells clothes all the time. It may work perfectly well because it's clean, it's nice, it looks new. Now, the thing is, because we are focusing on premium, it may not now work for AVRA. So we're not saying anything is bad here. It's because now we are, of course, focusing on AVRA being a premium brand. So there are certain things that we cannot lax, like we cannot be relaxed about, right? So thank you so much, ladies. That's what I wanted to share with everybody. I know Suleiman has added white vase. Let me just click on it. Yes. Oh, yes. I love this so much. This has been shared by Rosette, I think,
Yep.
if I'm not wrong.
yes,
Yes, it's very. Oh, wow. I love this. Perfection. Perfection. So, guys, we can be able to actually look at that and the white verses that are. I think these give your brand a very premium feel. So we'll be able to just go through them and see what gives it a very premium feel. Because I feel like, yeah, Rosette, you'd be the perfect person for this, right? So this is it. I wanted to share that with all of you. Let me just go back to the meeting and then stop sharing. Um, yeah, I think where
Makeo,
we
can we
are.
go back to the picture? There's some two
Okay,
or three details maybe we can add on.
no worries. You
The
want me to
picture
share
of the model Avra.
the model Avra? Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
let me go back
Okay.
here. The last one.
Yes. So
Okay, cool.
basically, just to, if I can say, summarize what Fatma was saying,
Mm.
we are Avra. We are a premium brand because the way we'll position ourselves in the market is that we are a premium brand. We are on the same level with, I don't know, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and everybody else. That is what we want to position ourselves. But now, the advantage that we have over the others is that our things are locally made and are cheaper than them. So we position ourselves as a premium brand, but with the pricing of the middle class. You understand? So we don't sell things that are $1,000, $5,000, $100,000. No, but we give you the same look and feel of things that are $3,000 or $1,000 or even $500 at 50, so that it becomes aspirational. That is the word. Basically, our audience are the ones who aspire to wear the $3,000 Gucci things, but they can get the same look and feel and everything at 50, 100, 20, 35. You understand? Because we want that aspirational look, there's something Fatma said that is very, very important. For them to aspire, they need to see the complete look. Basically, they need to visualize themselves in that position of the model. And in so doing, there's one thing she said, like every time she will show you a picture, she will say, she looks ready to go. She looks ready to go. And basically, when she says she looks ready to go, it means the complete look is there. And there is a story behind it. You can say, okay, this person is ready to go to a wedding. This person is ready to go to the office. This person is ready to go to that, I don't know, Likelemba meeting. You understand? So we tell a story about this person. Now, when we'll do the exercise, for the market segmentation and the customer personas, yeah, so that we understand, okay, this is Mama Sarah. Mama Sarah, she's 35 years old. Mama Sarah, she's whatever. Now that model need to tell the story for Mama Sarah in such a way that when Mama Sarah sees that picture or that video from AVRA, she says, this is me, I need this. You understand? To the point whereby, and this is what Fatma was telling me, we'll have, let's say, headgears for the models. They'll wear the headgear. But then Mama Sarah will come and say, I want everything this model has, from the headgear to the heels to the handbag to the whatever. And you'll be like, no, we just sell the outfit, not the handbag. And she'll be like, I'll pay for that. I want the complete look. That means now we have succeeded in them being aspirational. They've seen what we really need. Yeah. So that is very important. So every picture we take, we should try to tell a story that will fit with our personas. Yeah. So that is something we'll do together. Once we're finished with the personas, I think that should be our next meeting. We'll now try and link all these things. So when a picture is being taken, we want the full, complete look that responds to a particular persona. It will become more clear once we are done with the persona finding.
Okay, thank you so much for that.
Welcome.
So do you think, remember when I shared the information regarding the website, I showed you the other outfits mixed, like how you can mix the two. Do you think we do that now? Or?
Yes. Share with them, because that's an idea, and it can,
Okay, cool. So I wanted to share with you ladies something that I feel like would also work. Let me just go to, where did I find the website? It was here. It was here. Would it be too far? Let me see. Yes, somewhere here. Okay. So let me see. Okay. I believe it was this one. Okay. So we are looking at the website. I wanted to show you what I feel would also work. So let's say, for instance, we're looking at all these outfits here. We're looking at maybe, let's say, this particular skirt, right? And I'm sure this is something that you have also tried and you have done. But let's say we're looking at this particular skirt, or these dresses, especially these dresses. These dresses, very nice, always versatile. The Nyla dress, right? They are available in many colors, and we can actually use them in such a way that these dresses, we wear them. I'm so sorry that there's noise in the background. My brother has chicken, so it's getting crazy. But these dresses can be paired with the kitenge, like because this is the modern fast fashion. They can be paired with now our kitenge outfits. So let's say in the kitenge outfits, if we have a jacket, if we have a blouse, if we have a dress top, if we have something that can actually marry well with this particular outfit, it would be really good. Something else, maybe let's say it's the tops. The tops are really cute, the araya top. So maybe this araya top, we want to be able to pair it with some of the pants that you have from the African traditional kitenge outfits, right? So the reason why I'm saying this is, I think uh, I want to remember their name, but I can't remember. The name will come to me. There's a brand here in Kenya that when I was on TV, they used to dress me. And majority of the times, the outfits would be paired together. So they would have like this modern fast fashion type, like something like this. And then they would actually add something like a kitenge on top, or like a jacket, but both from the same brand. Same brand. It's not Kiko Romeo. I'm going to remember the name. I'm sorry, the name does not come to me right now. But they have also been able to achieve that. So let's say, for instance, with our outfits here, the next time, maybe let's say we're trying our best to make certain African outfits, we keep that in mind. We can be able to bring these two worlds together such that even as someone is dressing up, maybe let's say we can be able to sell an outfit from top to bottom, meaning just a perfect example, meaning I'm wearing a Naila dress with, now I'm back to the African, I'm back to maybe let's say a blouse on top of my Naila dress. And then, I have on a clutch bag, full makeup, maybe a straw hat and strappy heels, and
I'm
I'm here.
not seeing my reactions. Huh?
Okay. Did you say something? Sorry.
No, I thought you were seeing our reactions, our putting smileys and all that. No, we are really, really happy with this. With
Oh,
this,
you have seen her?
I've been reacting here on with using these emoticons just to show you that we are really, really happy with this suggestion.
Okay. Okay. I didn't see. I'm so sorry. It's because I'm focused on.
Fine, go
Okay.
on, go on, go on.
Okay. So Suleiman has shared this picture. This picture. So this is just like an example. I wish I gathered like my own pictures to show you, because I still have my pictures from TV. This is basically like majority of the times like how they would dress you if you're on TV, maybe for a show, because they're trying to bring together the African and the modern, right? So it's just like a basic example of how you would pair now your Naila dress, and then you take your kitenge. So now, as you tell your tailor, like as they're making stuff, you can tell them like, maybe let's say we need like a nice jacket that's classy, or we need what do you call that, a wrap the word is not jacket, but something to throw on top such that you tie it around your waist. Like you wear it as a jacket, but then you can tie it around your waist and it looks classy with a nice V-neck or with a nice collar. So that let's say if we look at Naila dress, we have already figured out that Naila dress is $30, right? And then we have maybe let's say an African outfit, maybe the full set is $70. I'm just giving an example. Or maybe just the jacket would be maybe $65. So now we are trying to make sure that we are cross selling. We are selling, a Mara set, and you have to wear it with the Naila. And then soon you have shoes, and then you have paired it with the shoes and the hat, because at the end of the day it's a business. You want to sell, right? You want to sell. So this is I feel like it's going to be something that would be helpful. And then one last thing, because I think I've talked too much, the one last thing is sometimes I see majority of the big brands, let's say like brands like Mango or, okay, so let me explain. So there's the Gucci and the Louis Vuitton and the all that. Those ones are like the I would see the prices were really, really high, right? Because those are like the extremely expensive brands, right? And I noticed this because I would shop when I lived in Dubai. I would shop and I saw there were some shops people would go into, and there are some people just not even there because they knew the prices were too high. But then there was that brand that was aspirational, where you could see this thing is expensive, but on a good day where you have some money, you would be able to buy it, right? And a good example of that is a brand like Mango. Okay, Mango is a brand that, yes, it is expensive, but on some certain days, I would go and buy like a dress, a fitted dress. I've bought like a hat, or like there's just specific things where you're like, this would be a really classy thing that would last me. Okay, so I feel like Avra is in at that particular level where you are aspirational. So this thing I wanted to share with you is I used to notice that these brands had stylists. They had stylists because these stylists, their work was to make sure they would create a full outfit head to toe using every single product that was available there. Okay, I saw this with H&M. I saw this with Forever 21, especially. Like, these are, of course, they are not high end. They are, girl next door type of brands. But I noticed that they had a stylist, and the stylist would dress the mannequin. They would dress the mannequin head to toe, from the hat to the shoes to the everything. And the reason they did that was because I noticed when people walked in, they would say, like, I want this full thing. Like, I love how it looks. Maybe someone's going out. They want to go out at night and they want to go to the club, but they love the shoes together with the outfit and they love the bag. And they're like, I want this whole thing. And maybe it comes with a leather jacket. So I feel like it would be really good. I know right now we are talking about the brand Avra and we are continuing on with the journey. But for me, I'm thinking you're already, like you're already there. And it would be good to also think of getting a stylist. If you feel like a stylist in future would be a good idea, invest in a good one, because that person will come, they will see the, let's say, is it Selena or Serena skirt? They will see Serena skirt and just tell you, like, Serena skirt with, I don't know, a certain top, and this would actually look really good, and they would put those pieces together. If it's too expensive or you cannot trust a stylist, you as three sisters can be able to say, like, let's pair this and this and this together and see how it looks. You try it on, you see how it looks, then you take a picture, then you already have a look, and you actually sell more products as opposed to just one set, right? So that I wanted to share with you. And that's it. I think I have talked so much today. Um,
No,
my apologies, but I really wanted to share with you all. So I'm going to stop sharing. Okay, I have stopped sharing. Okay, and that's it. I'm finished. Thank you so much.
thank you so much, Fatma. This is so insightful. So
You're most
insightful.
welcome. You're most welcome. I'm happy to hear that.
We're going to. We will. We have taken notes.
It's okay.
This is not. This is not the image of Avra.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry, please. Please, don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm joking. Um, we've taken notes.
Okay.
What we going to do is
Okay.
for Avra also to have a wall
Okay.
kind tech friendly way.
Okay.
It's I will send pictures so you can see what we do. And it has also that team play,
Yeah.
but it's not for AVRA, it's for the parent company, which is Demi Consult. But I think Demi Consult does not need visibility. AVRA needs visibility. So that wall, we're
Yeah.
going to redesign it
Okay.
to have one of the walls that will be picked within the two that
Okay.
we share in the
Okay.
group, so that we are doing. And then we're going to redo. We'll have a new collection coming soon, and we're going to
Nice.
apply everything that we have learned in
Okay.
the rollout of the new
One.
collection.
Yes.
We're going
Yeah.
to share here with you as we are moving. Suleiman, we wanted to let you know that we have a proof of concept. AVRA clothing, despite the non-premium, the current situation, we've been able to make sales. How much? $1 million. Sold like $1,300 already.
That's good.
Yay. That's
So
good.
with this thing, this means that there is a market for it, and we can scale it if we have our marketing strategy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
We've taken note, and we, of course, we're going to share as we move. We have an accessory line as well coming. We are
Nice.
going to have to change it so that
Okay.
it reflects this.
Oh,
To change the item so that it reflects the premium feel that we want, and
of
that customers
course.
can start matching their outfit with the accessories that we will be selling.
Mm. Okay.
Very good job of head wraps and mixing traditional and modern Avra. The pictures that are on the site are for illustration purposes, but
Okay.
we're going to arrange photo shoots, mix the traditional, we have the modern, and then we have the traditional X modern. We don't know how we're going to know the name, the catchy name for it, so
Okay.
that we roll that out as well, and then we can upload the new pictures on the website as well as on the social.
Okay. Okay. That's perfect. I think that's really good. And I look forward to seeing your interview because I was told that you guys are going to have a media
Yes,
interview.
yes.
That's
So it will be a full face beat out,
nice.
Avra outfit, nice
Yeah.
accent.
Everything. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we
Perfection.
will
Perfection.
share the storyline as we prepare for the interview. We're going to share the storyline and what we are trying to share so that we have the good message across
No problem.
for
That's
this
okay.
first media outing.
Okay. Okay. I wish you the best in that one as well.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome. So, Suleiman, maybe you'll tell us if there's anything else.
For now, I think we are already starting to see the picture and direction slightly
Mm,
that we want to head into. As you said, you have a new collection that is coming in. Let's say we can use if we already have some pictures of all the products you have or those
mm.
that you already have, you can share them with us. And also the new collection
She
that is
shared.
coming in, if you can share the
She
pictures
shared.
so
Yeah, she
that
shared, and then I shared with you.
the new pictures.
Clem shared some. Like she was saying, what is in stock, basically, not pictures, but what is in stock.
Okay.
She shared. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
maybe she
If
will
we
share
can
with you.
get pictures, we can also help. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're just looking at the pictures and saying maybe this, maybe that. It might
Mm,
be helpful.
mm.
So
Another
when
thing.
as we're doing for the collection, we're going to share the ideas that we have because it's under it's
Okay.
we have
Okay.
the
Okay.
material is now going to go in production. So before it goes in production, we're going to share the collection pictures. Same for the accessories and
Mm,
same for the clothes, the modern line.
okay.
Okay. Okay. That's
No
great.
problem. That
And
makes
just
sense. Yeah.
from an overview with regards to Avra, like the fashion brand, yeah. Um, it's very, very important to understand what business you're in. We're in the business of fashion. But you see, fashion cannot exist in isolation. There are other things that support fashion, yeah, that we need to take into account as our own business. They form part of our business model. The first thing that Father said there was the stylist. So we are not in the business of styling and stuff, but we need a dedicated stylist for Avra.
Mm,
This is the person who will now, when we tell them like this is the mood we are looking for, this is the look and feel,
yeah.
this is our target audience,
Yeah.
they can interpret
Yeah.
these things and give us a look that fits into that.
Mm,
So that is their
mm,
role, basically. We'll need
yeah.
you as an interior designer to tell also how the set will look. Yeah, if we want,
Mm,
let's say we're heading towards Christmas. So Christmas, basically, people enjoying themselves,
we're
or
heading
eat a
towards
lot, people
Christmas.
are not really watching their weight and everything. So we need a
This is,
collection
yeah.
whereby it's not really fitting, it's not, So if we are going holiday vibes, then you as an interior designer, you need to come up with something that shows we are ready for the holidays or something. On the other hand, aside from the stylist, somebody who's very key to AVRA is either photographer stroke videographer. This is the person who will
Oh,
be
yes.
taking those professional pictures, and this is the person who will tell the visual story. He is the one who will direct how the pictures should be taken. Like, you stand here, put the vase here, the lighting should be this way, the whatever
Yeah.
this way, the whatever
Yeah.
this way. That photographer is very, very key to AVRA. So if we can get somebody who is well trained in terms of fashion photography, that will be great. If we can't get a fashion photographer, then get a normal photographer because they have the fundamentals of photography. If we
Yeah.
can't get
And they
that
have the
now,
camera.
then somebody
Yeah.
within the team take time watching YouTube videos, chat GPT and everything else to just learn how to take the perfect pictures while telling a story.
I
That's
know.
very, very
I
important. How do they capture motion in
I
a static
feel,
image, for example? Yeah.
I feel like I miss Numbi very, very much. It was
Numbi will have been
Sorry?
Numbi.
The
Yeah,
perfect
Numbi would
pass.
have been the perfect person because
Oh
he used to
gosh, I
tell stories
know.
even just using simple words, illustration,
Picture.
icons. He could tell a story with that.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So
True.
basically, that is
we
those are
we
key
have
things.
someone that we're going to test and we're going to try
Yeah.
that.
And
Oh,
and and okay, just to be a bit hard, because these things will cost you money. That person needs to really do a good job.
yes.
So we're going to test before
Yeah.
we
Which before you do, yes,
yes.
yes, yes, yes.
They say that
Because
we need to look at Evra, like how it's going to be 10, 20 years from now,
yes,
and we
yes,
have that already today. We
yes.
have that structure already. Even if for now it's not on retainer, it could be
Mm,
on the job, but we
yeah,
can negotiate in a certain way.
yes, yes. Yeah, and then shooting in bulk helped us a lot also in our business, where we would take one day, one location. So let's say we've taken an Airbnb and we would just shoot so many, such that even when you finish, you just have your stock of pictures and videos. And then yours is just to keep posting now. You already have your content. So you might take a day, you might take that person for just 2 to 3 hours, but they still give you like months worth of content because you already had a mood board, you had a plan, you knew what they were wearing, how to pair, you knew everything. Yeah. So maybe Suleiman, you can be able to share with us time frames afterwards
Yes.
in the group, so that we know like who's supposed to do what, and then it's by when. That way
Okay.
we at least have a sense of direction, right? You
Yeah.
can share with us for our group from
Yes.
before, as
Yes,
we
I
had
will.
said, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, any other business, I want to just highlight. We got the things for the finances, yeah, for the financial modeling, because pricing also
Okay.
But
is part of
I know it's
marketing.
not complete.
Yes, we need to complete it ASAP, ASAP, ASAP,
Okay.
because the financial model needs also to continue. It's just that because the
I'm working on
pricing
it today.
forms part of the marketing strategy, that's why I'm trying to, yeah, wait till we do everything at once. Because all these things are linked. You are the same business. Whether it's the branding side, I'm also waiting for the user personas so that I can continue also the branding side. But also the marketing side
User
is waiting for the
personas.
financial model so that we get the correct pricing. Now we can understand how the pricing is on our marketing strategy. So these things are interlinked. If one fails behind,
Can
the
I
whole project will fall
can I ask
behind.
can I
So
ask something? Sorry.
the user performance persona. So it's customer personas.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ah,
basically,
okay.
uh, basically, when we say user persona, I'm thinking about the other side of selling apps and whatever, how the user will use apps. But it's those our customer, our ideal, the people we are targeting. So we'll segment the market. This is
Yes.
our market.
Yes.
We'll cut this portion and say, okay, this is Mama Sarah, for example. She's, I don't know, 38 years old. She has a job. She has 2 kids, blah, 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 blah,
Mm.
blah, blah, blah. How do we target Mama Sarah? She likes the traditional vibes. We continue with Mama Sarah. Then here we have, I don't know, Leila. Leila, she's like this and this and this. She's 18 years old. Da, 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 da. Then we understand what Leila wants. So that we'll have at least, let's say, 4 personas. And these 4 personas are the ones that will guide how do we actually communicate with them. So even the pictures, the language, the whatever, for this persona, it's like this, for this persona, but within the AVRA brand still. So if AVRA is
Yeah.
like professional and whatever, for all of them, it still be professional. But let's say the tone will change. The
Yeah.
way we'll speak to a Latifa
Yeah.
and the way we'll speak to a Fatma is very different. Yeah. So the tone might change, but the
Mm.
voice of the brand
Yeah.
remains the same.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's
Yeah.
clear.
can
You
we?
wanted to ask
Sorry.
something?
I wanted to ask, in terms of the user persona, when was it supposed to be due? Because I feel like this is the one thing that's needed in terms of determining everything else. When were you guys supposed to like
We
do
need
that?
after this meeting, we should
We
be
need it
able to
like
do that.
yesterday. Yeah, we will have it
Okay.
today because it's. I have to say do a mea culpa. It's me who doesn't have time
Okay, got you.
during the week,
Okay.
but I commit to dedicate my Sundays to that.
Okay, okay, no problem. Sawa sawa. So then, at least after today, God willing, we are going to just check on whether you guys managed, and then now I think Suleiman, what you're saying is now after that, now we have to go through the user personas and
Yes, we need to do the user persona
okay,
next because that will allow us to
okay,
go forward. Because even the
yeah,
branding side, I'm waiting for those user personas so that now I
I
can
know,
continue with the branding side.
yeah, even the
But
pricing.
yeah, the
Notice
pricing,
that
the pricing.
I think
Rosette, when are
It
you
also
free?
depends on the user. Yes.
When are you
when do
free?
you?
We do the pricing thing.
Yes.
I'm doing the pricing and then I share it with you.
Okay.
I'm usually free in Congo time around between 7 to 9 in the
Okay.
morning.
7 p.m. Oh, in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yes, I'm available most,
Okay.
but the ladies
Okay.
are not available. Financial parts we can work on it one morning, but then for
Mm.
the rest, usually by end of day, my brain is just
Of
Okay.
course,
drained.
after work, I know.
drained. I just can't. But I trust the boss. I can join in the way I usually do, but I will not interact very much. But I'll
Uh,
provide feedback in the group.
Okay.
uh-huh.
Besides Sule, Tuesday I have a meeting. One we can say Wednesday morning.
Wednesday
It would work for
morning.
me. If not, I can see how to make it happen.
Okay, I'll try and see if Wednesday morning can work. I'll let you know. I'll let you
Yeah,
know.
even early
But send us.
even very early morning for me, it's fine. I'm a morning.
Even very early, right?
Okay.
Just let me know. I'll
Okay.
make it work.
So the send us what you have for the pricing things. We look at it. And of course, if there's anything like, let's say if it's 90% complete, then we can just communicate on WhatsApp, like, what about this? And you just reply, we take it from there. Yeah. So send us that so that we see how it goes. Aside from that, Clemence, did you manage to link the Facebook
Face.
and Instagram?
J'ai essayé, mais la connexion était mauvaise, donc je vais encore essayer aujourd'hui.
Okay. Please try so that you
Mais
let us know. And
j'ai
if
quand
vous
même
voulez qu'on vous aide, just let us know in the group, yeah? Because I think that
d'accord.
one will make your life easier. It will be hard to change right
Mm.
now and adapt, but once you are adapted, life will be very, very easy. And you'll have more time to be doing other things rather than just posting, finding hashtags, I don't know what.
Je suis quand même déjà connectée à tout ça.
Sorry?
Il reste seulement que je puisse connecter la page Facebook. J'ai déjà connecté Instagram.
She connected Instagram to Meta, but it's
Okay.
the only thing remaining is connecting with the Facebook page.
Okay. 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 because I think it will make
If
your
she
life easier.
she will try again today, if she fails, she will ask for support.
Inshallah. Another thing I will ask you is, can we get can we get a rough idea of how your pictures will be looking like going forward, so that we understand what changes you can do, what changes you've done, what we can improve? Basically, even if it's an AI image, if it's a real image, if you have a set already, you don't have a set, something, we say, okay, this is how now we'll continue now taking our pictures. Yeah. So if we can have that within a week, I would appreciate even just one picture, but we tell ourselves, okay, let's try our best so that we represent AVRA. We'll look for that vase, we'll look for that white background, we'll look for that flower pot, we'll look, something. Even if it's AI, it doesn't mean to be real physical things that you bought, but we can just create something that we can say, okay, this is what we want. Now let's take
What
into
is the
consideration
best
as well.
AI picture generation tool?
Sorry.
What is the best AI image generation tool?
Or image
I
generation
would say Nano
generation.
Banana by Google, but I think you only have
Nano
two
Lecture.
credits. Yeah, you only have two credits for free, and then you have to pay. Alternatively, Chat GPT can do it, but it's very slow. At times, you can generate. It tells you like you are in a queue. Just wait, wait, wait for 2 hours, and then you get your image. Uh, Other things, Adobe Firefly is good also. It's usually free, Adobe Firefly, but yeah, you're put in a
I
queue for processing. But it's usually good. Um,
Firefly.
yes, Adobe Firefly. What
Especially
else?
if you can, I mean, if it can get the job done, yeah,
Yeah, we
I
can
feel
we
like
can try that. Yeah.
That's fine, but we will already start the working to make the background. So between the two pictures we shared, which one that gives you a more premium feel?
the
Because
one that,
even the one that is rounded will be white. It won't be beige. It will be white too.
Let
So which one?
me-
Which one works?
you mean the one you shared today?
Yes. So are we going for the round one oval, or are we
Um,
going to for the rectangle one? But
okay,
all of them will be white.
let
Don't
me look.
worry.
Let me look again so that I see them.
For me, I'm looking at them right now here. I'm seeing this second one, the one with the square thing, kind of speaks to home. Yeah, a la maison, but premium house, and the look and feel is premium, but house. The other one is more called, I can say, studio stroke hotel lobby stroke, something, but not home. Yeah. Now, Monkel, I don't know.
Which other one? I didn't,
There's the
so I
one.
didn't understand. You said which one? Ah.
There are two.
Are you saying either the white one or the nude colored?
Yes.
So is or
Okay.
this, but this nude, it won't be nude. It would be white. I'm talking about the structure of this thing.
At the back. I
Yeah,
understand what you're
is this
saying.
the
Yeah.
rounded one or the
Or
white
the next
squared
one.
one?
Yeah.
Because it won't be three. It probably would be. No, it can be one, but we'll put Avra in the one in the middle,
Hmm.
Hmm. Do you
or
have?
or this one. Which one says premium?
Wait, do
Do you
you have
know? Do
access
you
to
know
both?
what?
Let's start there. Do you have access to both of them?
We can make it happen. Like it's white
Okay. It
wall,
can
and then
be. Okay.
they put it wood or something,
Yeah.
and then paint it. They paint it
I
on top.
understand.
Uh,
I understand. Yeah, I understand.
we have a wall,
Okay.
and we
Hmm.
can put anything we want on that wall.
Okay.
And how long
Okay.
is that wall? Like the size?
It's very like c'est combien de mètres? Is it 3 to 4 meters?
Three to
Three to
four
four
meters.
meters.
And
Okay.
up?
No, 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 no. Must be more than that. It could be five at least.
Okay.
Oui, mon ami.
I'm sure it's a high, yeah? It's a high one.
No, I don't think. Is it? C'est pas très haut.
No,
C'est
no, no.
pas.
It doesn't have to be very, very high, but it's taller than the model, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. Let me send the picture of the wall. Let me
Okay,
send the
okay,
Okay,
picture.
okay.
okay.
Because I think that's okay. That's
Because
important.
what you can
Oh,
also do is have two sets. If it's wide enough, you can put half, one set, and
Ah,
half set.
yes, on peut faire ça, non?
mm,
Sur le mur, on a une partie en rond, une autre partie
Mm.
en rectangulaire.
Because you can have one set that speaks to
Like it's long.
one audience and one that speaks to another audience. Because
I know.
the more you're focused to an audience, the more they respond. That is the niching down. Now we are niching, yeah? So it will be better.
I'm finding the picture very because I did a photo shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm gonna give my as you're checking, I'm gonna give my opinion.
Yeah,
I
yep,
hope it
yep.
can help. So what I would do, I would go with, and I know Suleiman is gonna be very shocked because I'm a fan of white, but I would go with the second one, the nude one. I would go with the nude one because I love the lighting. The lighting gives it a very like classy feel. And
Mm.
then actually like the nude color. And I would probably do you see the plant that I think it was a Evodio Clemence that picked that had like a nude color because the plant would still be nice, but it would still be seen, but it would be in the background. Like it would be classy, but in the background.
You're
Uh,
saying we should keep the plant?
yeah, let me even
The
show you
pampas.
so that you
It was
can
the
understand.
pampas.
Try and it was I think it's called the pampas, or is it the papyrus reed or something?
I put
I
Pampas. I
think
remember
so.
it from the wedding.
I think
Pampas.
here, like you see what I'm sharing, like this.
yeah. We have them
Yes.
here.
Okay, because the color would disappear. Yes. So basically, probably that, and then um, like I had liked how it feels. It feels expensive. Now
Pampas.
the white and the flowers and the what? I liked the white and the flowers, but I think what I would add to the white, I would add something, either something like a stone or like a metallic. So either a gold or silver or something to give it like a nice, whether it's going to be a nameplate or something that would give it a nice feel, or something like a stone. It doesn't have to be real stone, but it could be emerald, turquoise blue, whatever, anything that like that. Whether it's on the side, maybe it will be something like a potted thing on the side or what. But both of them, I'm not gonna lie, both of them are stunning. Both of them. If it
So we
wasn't for
can do
clothes,
both.
but yes, both of them are gorgeous. I love them a lot. Like they look really good. So this is the wall. Okay, I get you. Nice. Yes, and it's wide and it's high. I think it's
Mm.
really good. Yeah, perfection.
Yeah. This is the wall we're going to. So
Nice.
we can
Okay.
split it in two. We have
Okay.
one part for the one corner for the traditional, one corner
Yeah.
for the modern. Oh, not for the traditional or modern, for the higher end audience and then the younger
Oh,
audience. And maybe we can split.
I
Yeah.
love it. And it actually it looks like it has a very studio feel, yeah?
Mm-mm.
I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So
And the
That's
lighting would bounce really well there because it's contained. It looks contained really nicely.
it is contained, yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, I love that already. So did you do this shoot? Did you have to like get a photographer to do this shoot? You're going to use the same person?
Yeah, well, we're not going to use the same person because
Okay, okay.
the pictures took long to come.
Okay. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the experience was it was slow, especially for the purpose of business. You need someone who's going to take your vision forward.
exactly.
You really do. Yeah,
Let's
that's the
try
only thing.
someone new.
But
And
you see,
Okay.
even
Okay.
the office look is still a set. You understand?
Yeah.
So even when we
Yeah.
have like the outfits, we're targeting people who are already working, and that
Yeah.
segment of people.
Yeah.
The pictures with the
It's still a
office
set. Yeah.
chair and whatever, it's still something. Because
Yeah.
you're telling a story like this is the collection for you,
Yeah.
the working lady, the grind, the hustle.
yeah,
That is the
yeah.
story. So
What we can also do, we can do this
Yeah.
set, but
Yeah.
on a wooden something wooden.
yeah,
Yes, that's actually what I was gonna tell you. Just wooden.
We can, yeah, we have something, and then we
Yes,
put it there.
you
We
put
can
it.
use, yeah,
Yeah.
we can use it when we want to do a photo shoot and all that.
Anytime. And now that helps you because you can change them, right?
Mm,
You can decide what time you're doing this, it has a different set. And that's, for real, Rosette, that's what most people do.
mm,
A lot of people who are, even on TV, like they just build wooden sets and keep moving them around, and they change the set. But it's because you see, it's still a location that serves a purpose. When the cameras are on, it's going to look like the location you want. No one can tell that it's a local area you have created. It's still going to tell the
yeah.
same story. Me, it's going to be perfect. Yeah.
yes, yes, we will do that.
Okay. And then I wanted to ask one last thing. Sorry. When the models are doing their shoot, is it possible to get someone to do their makeup, or even if you decide to just stick to one model, is it possible to get someone to do their makeup, or would you be the one to do it? Or
No, we'll have the professional makeup
okay,
done. We've
okay,
taken the notes. So we will take a day. We'll be
yeah,
taking a day or two
okay,
for the shoot. We will hire an Airbnb,
yes.
and we take our sets,
Yes,
notes,
yes,
take them there, and then if we can do it at the entrance, we can do it
yes.
live with different.
Yeah, yeah. Makes it a lot easier.
As for the day we book, we have a makeup artist. We just
Okay,
have to pay for photo shoot, and we
okay.
include that in the cost of, in the
Marketing.
price, in the cost of.
Yeah, and it helps a lot because even for us, like we have herbal teas and products, and we had to buy, like, like the fine china to put your because it tells a story, and then in the end the money comes back. Because I
Yes,
noticed if I would invest in those things, it would be better, it would sell my products more because the person aspires to drink their tea
yes,
in that cup, right? So it's the same thing, and I really fully believe 100% it's gonna come back full, because
mm,
now when people start following your page, they will follow because they belong there. They'll follow
yes,
because they like the woman, her nails, her bag, her everything, and they
mm,
love the outfits you have.
yes.
So yeah, I wish you the best in everything. Yeah.
Thank you so
You're
much,
welcome.
so
You're
much.
welcome.
Okay,
Yeah.
welcome. So I think we can end the meeting here. The rest you
Okay.
can continue on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. And now you understand why we had to bring Fatma in, yeah? Because if it was me, I'll be like, yeah, we focus on the numbers, we focus, I don't know what, the strategy, blah, blah, blah. But
Ooh.
her, she has the emotional side, the lady side, the feminine touch
Yeah.
that I will
And
never
being
have,
women
even if
also.
I go, I don't know how many workshops.
I know. I
Yeah,
know. But I know after this, everything is gonna be much simpler.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's gonna get a lot
the
easier.
good team we have. Thank you so
Okay,
Oh,
much.
so thank
awesome.
you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much. Thank you for giving us your Sunday as well.
Yeah,
I know you're busy, but yeah.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.
bye
Thank you,
bye.
everybody, and
Bye,
Florence.
tonton. Bye.
Bye. Au revoir.
Au
Bye.
Bye
revoir.
bye.
Bye, guys. Okay, cool.